Oh, good morning, good morning. Welcome everybody to Power Plays Palace. It is a Friday, beautiful Friday, and we're not gonna prolong this thing too much, so let's get right into it. Yesterday was a very interesting day. If you follow the chart, played SPY, boom. As you can see, yesterday we had a rundown, straight pullback. SPY topped off during the day at 677.38, and then it started to break down and it stayed down. And yep, so we had a nice little stretch yesterday, and we about to get into it. Y'all. Let's look at the chart from yesterday. So we was looking at the pre-market range. Then SPY started to drop right before the market opened, pulled back. So it started to break down early, and from there it was straight downhill. So by the time the market opened, we were at what we opened at? We opened at 676.40, and then from there we went down. So we were already down when the market opened. So while we would love to say that we had a great day with puts, and we did, the action started in the pre-market. So if you were able to get in and ride the puts down, then you had a pretty good day, and that's a good thing. So let's look at what we got for today. You know, it's the end of the week. SPY's under that pressure again. Open up below 672. So our pre-market range this morning so far is 667.20, 667, 672.19, which put SPY below yesterday's low. That's a sign that sellers are in control. So like I said yesterday, if you got in at any time during the morning period, you got in and you got puts, then you did great. If you bought calls, I think you had an opportunity later in the day after lunch to buy some calls and ride this thing back up a little bit. But overall on the day, you know, it was a put day yesterday. So that's where we are with that. So let's look at today's market overview. If the SPY breaks and hold above 672.19, then you can look for an entry between 672.25 and 672.60, with a stop loss under 671.60, and the target 673.80, 675, and 676.50. And this is your, if it reclaim that area and go back up, a quick upside move, retracing, you know, for everything going up, going into the weekend. Now if that happens off that reclaim, then that's where you're gonna be looking for that. Now for the bears puts, if we reject off of 672 and 672.50 in that range, and stall, then you can look for an entry there with a stop above 673, with your targets at 670.50, 669, and 667.50. And that'll be if SPY fails to reclaim and hold. And if it can't reclaim and it can't reclaim and hold and move up, then there's definitely going to be probably a little bit further push back, push down, and so you can be mindful of that. So what I'll be looking at today is 667 to 672, and that's where the price will probably set tone whenever if it breaks. And you know, that's a pretty wide range. Now you could probably trade in there, but be very careful with them candles. But I'm gonna wait for a strong 5 to 15 minute close before I take any one of these positions. And like I said, I trade using the 5-minute chart mostly, but you know, the 15-minute chart is something people use, in the hour chart is regularly used, so you can definitely get a good read and accurate, you know, if you got your trade plan, that's what you trade from. Use your trade plan, and make sure you scale out at each one of your levels, and keep you a couple runs if you buy enough contracts. If you trade options, and that's our trade plan for the day. So be careful on Fridays because the market can move quick, swift, volume can fluctuate, and you know, just be careful. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. If it's above 672 and it holding strong candles, then you know you can probably try to play it up, see if it closed that gap. If it's below 667.20, that means the bear's probably still in control with the room down to 665 and 662. But you know the week been kind of choppy, so if you stick with your plan, be disciplined. Don't take no unnecessary risks. You should be fine. Now, this is not financial advice. This is just a few ideas from somebody who trades, and make sure you trade at your what you can afford to trade, and trade, you know, with a plan. Do not trade this market without a plan. Win, lose, or draw. If you stick with a plan, you'll be more consistent. Now, if anything in this video helped you with your trade today, then like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see what we do at Power Plays, where we're a group of traders just having fun trading, come on over and join the group. And as for today, this has been another great week. The chart's been pretty good to us. So enjoy, and I'll see you on Monday for another Power Plays.